So I'm drinking a can of Mountain Dew Pitch Black right now. Mountain Dew Pitch Black. I talked before about my addiction to Mountain Dew that's been going since I was a kid. Broke away from it for 3 solid years, but now that there's no Wawa Diet Green Tea nearby, I've been drinking Mountain Dew again. It's so, I'm just that picky. Like, I really am. I don't know what it is. Other drinks I can't. Because, okay, I think most people drink multiple kinds of drinks throughout their day. Like, most people have, like, a water, and then might have a juice, and they might have a soda, but, like, they baseline drink water. I don't do that shit. I drink one drink all day, you know? And it's gotta be a drink that I will not get sick of drinking it all fucking day. And there's only 3 drinks like that in the world, or 2 drinks. Diet Green Tea and Mountain Dew, regular Mountain Dew. Pitch Black is more of like it's an accent. You can't drink it all day. You know, every once in a while you have a Pitch Black. It's not even as good as regular Mountain Dew, but I like to, mix it up a little bit. And I have a long history with Pitch Black. It's one of those things that I got in my head that it was good as a kid, and I can't get that out. And it needs to come out, but it won't come out. You know what I mean? So, there was a period when Mountain Dew Pitch Black was first introduced. It was a promotional for Star Wars Episode 3, because that was the Darth Vader movie. Like, all of the marketing of that movie was that this is the birth of Darth Vader. And Mountain Dew Pitch Black was advertised with Darth Vader. Actually, that wasn't how it started. It started as a Halloween thing, I think. But it came up only like once a year. Like, Mountain Dew Pitch Black was a drink that would exist for like 1 month out of the year. Once a year. We're talking 2005. And the main way that I had drank it was, okay, here's what it was. It was originally a Halloween thing, and that was in 2-liter bottles. Then they did the Star Wars promotional. That was when they made the slushie. They made a slushie at 7-Eleven with the Mountain Dew Pitch Black, and I was fucking in love with it. I would drink this shit all the time. Pitch Black was my favorite drink because it's basically grape flavor, and I am a huge fan of grape flavor in general. Let me see if the, yeah, of course it doesn't clarify what flavor it is anywhere. By the way, if you ever, pick up a Mountain Dew flavor and read, like, try to figure out what the flavoring is supposed to be, there is no indication on a can of Mountain Dew of, like, it says natural flavors. Nowhere on here in the ingredients is anything that sounds like grape. Nowhere on the can does it say grape flavor. You have to drink it and figure that out. It's fucking weird. It's probably just because it's so distant from being grape that they can't even call it that. But, in any case, Pitch Black, I was totally in love with it as a kid. Then they brought it back one time, but it was Pitch Black with lime. Like, there was no regular Pitch Black on sale. It was only Pitch Black with lime. And that shit was fucking gross. Soda with lime is disgusting. Unless it is a lemon lime soda, like Sprite. Like, Sprite is great. But when you just add a dash of lime into an otherwise normal drink, disgusting. I'm generally not big on, like, multi-flavor combination sodas at all. Like, my mom drinks the fucking Coke Zero vanilla cherry. Like, no. not feeling that shit. Too many different weird fake flavors in one drink for me. And also they tend to be syrupy, and that's also the case with Pitch Black, which is the biggest problem with it. It's too fucking syrupy. That's the biggest thing that puts it below normal Mountain Dew. But, I grew up with it, and I grew up loving it so much, and then they finally, like, fucking 10 years after its original run, made it into a mainstay Mountain Dew. It's not one that you will constantly find, but you can generally find a 12-pack of cans at grocery stores. So, yeah, I started getting it again, and of course I immediately realized that it's way more disappointing than I remembered, and I was like, oh, this doesn't live up to the hype. That's why they only kept it for a month out of every year. So you would always remember it being good. Same with Baja Blast. Like, everybody loves it from fucking Taco Bell. Like, it was the most popular soda at Taco Bell, but it was only at Taco Bell. They made it its own thing, and it was flying off the shelves at first. Like, people were going ape shit for Mountain Dew Baja Blast when they brought that shit out as, like, a regular drink. And then, like, after a few months, we all just kind of got sick of it, and then it eventually disappeared, you know? And now they got their new Game Fuels that are fucking terrible. The current run of Game Fuel is disgusting. We made the mistake of buying a 12-pack of the blue one, and it's like a blue raspberry flavor, and it is just gross. It tastes like medicine or something. But yeah, it's... So that's the funny thing. That's the funny thing about the Pitch Black. I think I only continue to drink it based on that fond nostalgia that I had for it as a kid. I can, like, vividly remember the Slurpee cups with the Darth Vader on it. Like, I was just so... I think that's the main reason I saw Star Wars Episode 3, because I was not a Star Wars fan at the time, but I was so excited because of the fucking Slurpees. The advertising completely worked on me, because I loved those Slurpees. Because when I was a kid, around that time... Like, I was really obsessed with getting chili cheese dogs from 7-Eleven with my dad. Like, we would go to 7-Eleven and get chili cheese dogs and Slurpees, and that was, like, the happiest time of my entire life when I was, like, 14. Anyway, moving on.